you in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Southern California. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. Return is brought down. Sets up the next drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Fights through the tackler. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Second down after that previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. No huddle now for the offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. A completion makes it second down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for...
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Hands off to the left. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37. That's a first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems... The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Using his legs, it's Rodriguez.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
3:25.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the USC offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And that's a
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go hurry up here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
USC.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down, but time is running out. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Coming up, second down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Touchdown, USC.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
With the catch in the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
Is good.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half.